Hello YouTube and welcome to another 40k battle report. As promised in my earlier video, I am sorry I've been away for a while, but it is my list I'm taking to my command of, which will be tomorrow, against my mate Will's Lunar Wolves from the Pre-Heresy Forge World book. Very nice book. Man, this thing, I mean, look at this detail.
Everyone I see.
Sorry, there we go. All of that. It's such a nice leather book. So yeah, with that we'll go on to the Ork Army. So, Ork Army, you've seen it before, it's the same sort of list I'm always running. Normal War Boss with his Power Claw, Heavy Armour, Cyber Body, Combi Scorcher, and the Boss Pole. My unit of 10 knobs, with their 4 Power Claws, 5 big choppers, Heavy Armour, Cyber Body, and Pain Boy. There. And they're in their normal battle wagon, which is just 2 big shooters. We've got my 20-yard boys, and they'll be riding in a battle wagon, which is over there. But yeah, 20-yard boys, 10 shooter boys with a big shooter on the end there, which is actually in a Reaper also cannon. They'll be in a truck, which I still need to glue the gun back on. We got 20 more shooter boys with a big shooter there, which is Heavy Bolter, big shooter there, Heavy Bolter. And that's the battle wagon for the yard boys. Also 2 big shooters. Then we've got 3 killer cannons with big shooters and grot riggers. 3 killer cannons with grot zookers and grot riggers. And then finally we have my converted Dakka Jet and my Dakka Jet with 3 twinning super shooters and the fly boss upgrade. So with that we'll go on to the Lunar Wolf Pre-Heresy army. Here's the Pre-Heresy army. I don't know anything about this sort of stuff, so Will is actually going to go through it for you. So who we got here, Will?
He is my Master of Signals. He's got Artificer Armour and no other upgrades, but he allows me to do an Ordnance Bombardment, which is D3 large pie plates once per game. Cool.
These guys?
They are Terminators in Cataphractii Armour, mostly just Power Fists, but I've got 1 Power Sword, 1 Chain Fist, and 1 with a Plasma Blaster.
And they have combi bolters, not combi bolters, twin-linked bolters.
Twin-linked bolters, rather than storm bolters. So they get a bit more accuracy at the lot less of range, yeah.
Here we got.
Okay, got 20-man tactical squad. They've got bolters, bolt pistol, and close combat weapon. And the sergeant has a power axe, artificer armour, and melter bombs.
Very nice. Behind them we've got
my first Vindicator. That's the Decimator there. Whirlwind Scorpius, which is D3 small blasts rather than 1 large blast, and their strength 8 AP3. Another tactical squad, 15 man, pretty much the same build, but this time power sword rather than an axe. Second Vindicator, that's Dominator. Both of these Vindicators have armoured ceramites, so they get the extra protection from melters.
You brought your wife to the show.
Oh!
Here we go.
That's a tactical support squad, 10 guys, 9 with Volkite calivers.
That's just not fun. That's just not fun. And up here we
That is my Storm Eagle with a pair of twin-link las cannons, twin-link multi-melter, and Vengeance Launcher.
So that is a very beautiful army, apart from 1 of the 2 models that aren't fully painted. But yeah, so on to deployment, which is we're doing Vanguard Strike, and we're Big Guns Never Tire with 4 objectives, and we haven't rolled for night fighting yet. So we'll come back after deployment. So here we are after deployment. Orks is deployed first. Killer cannons there. Shooter boys in the woods just before an objective. Truck, War Boss and his knobs in the middle. Hard boys, more killer cannons. So not a lot on the table as always, but it's all in trucks. So yeah, Orks will be going first hopefully. So we'll go on to Lunar Wolves deployment. So Lunar Wolves have deployed. Vindicator on there, and then lots of Marines. I found out these are actually a troops choice, but silly rules have them to be like the 3rd troops choice because they can't be taken as compulsory troops. But they've all strength 6, AP 5, heavy 2 guns. They're quite brutal. Got a big tactical squad there, and moving on, we've got a separation there. In the middle there? Yeah.
He's part of that squad.
And there's the other tactical squad. Is that 20 Marines?
Yeah, 20 and
20
15.
Marines. Bloody nightmare. And there's the wife. And Vinny's in the back there. Whirlwind, sorry. Whirlwind's in the back there. Stupid Whirlwind. Might as well be a Vindicator. That one's bloody broken. And of course we've got the Terminators in reserve. So does Will want to try and steal the initiative?
No, I don't think I do actually.
No? So no steal the initiative. So we just go to the objectives. We've got one here. One there. One there. And one there. So with that, we'll come back at the end of Orcs movement on turn 1. Right, here we are at the end of Orcs movement on turn 1. Killer Cats have just shuffled over. Battle Wagon, Truck and Battle Wagon have all shot up the board up that hill. These shooter boys tried to move, but I rolled a 2 on their terrain and just couldn't be bothered to move them 2 inches because that's just hassle. And those guys have moved up. So with that, we're on to Orc shooting phase in turn 1. Right, here we are at the end of Orc shooting. So these Killer Cans shot the Volkite squad, but he passed the 2 armor saves that I'd caused. This truck shot the big shooter on the truck and the big shooter in the truck at the Volkite squad. Again, he passed his armor saves. 2 battle wagons have turbo boosted up an extra 6 inches. And the shooter boys shot at the 20-man squad of Marines and killed 1. And these guys ran 2 inches. So with that, we are on to Lunar Wolf's turn 1. So, all the movement here. This Vindicator turned. Woo! And so they stay still, they all stay still. I think the Whirlwind shuffled, didn't it? No, the Whirlwind stayed still. But the wife managed to immobilise herself on the rocks. Clever girl. So yeah, that's always good for me. That's the whole point down that I don't have to deal with. So with that, we're on to Lunar Wolf shooting phase. So, end of Lunar Wolf shooting. This Vindicator shot aside this battle wagon and did 2 whole points. How do we count 2?
No, only did 1.
Should have only done 1.
I rolled
Sorry.
2 twos, that's it. Yeah.
So that's on only second a whole point. Then this tactical squad shot the. Well, sorry, we'll go on to the. What opened it? Oh yeah, the wife opened up the battle wagon and then killed 1 boy on the explosion, did a wound. Then Master of Ordnance dropped his once per game ordnance on the truck but missed, and it scattered here and killed a knob. And then the Volkite shot the truck dead. Then all the tactical Marines and the Whirlwind shot at the knobs and killed another few. Keep shooting with strength 8 guns was really annoying. So that was all that happened for shooting. So not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I just lost most of my power unit. So with that, we're on to Orcs turn 2. Movement phase. They're both on as always. Orcs have knobs moved up. Batwagon shoved over, and the Odd Boys all bundled out, ready to fight 15 Marines, so I don't really fancy their chances, but I'm going to do it anyway. So, Killer Cans have shifted up. Shooter Boys finally made a decent terrain test and moved up. And these guys that got shot at the truck are pinned, so they ain't going anywhere. So with that, we're on to Orcs shooting phase on turn 2. And I only have one thing to say about the shooting phase, and that is... So, end of Orc shooting phase. All of this, the battle wagon and the boys, shot them, killed like 1 or 2. Dakka Jets shot them, killed 3. This Dakka Jet shot the Volkites and killed 3, and they're running away, unluckily. And over here we had this big shooter snap fire at that squad and caused 1 wound, but he passed his armour. This squad caused a wound on them, passed his armour. And big shooters here shot them and killed a few, I think.
Yeah, a couple.
Yeah, well that's total Orc shooting. So on to the Orc assault phase on turn 2. Right, end of Orc assaults. These guys failed an 8-inch charge, even with the war. We rolled a 4 followed by 7, so they failed. And then over here, Odd Boys made their charge, and that's the last model running away. So with that, we'll call it for end of part 1. So please tune in for part 2. Come back on Lunar Wolf's turn 2, and please like and subscribe if you're enjoying it, and happy wargaming.